Hey folks, the AI hype is shifting from writing prompts to building systems. Here's the headline: Prompt engineering is a stepping stone, not a career. Consider this: 70% of AI projects fail in production because of reliability issues. A single prompt just can't handle real world edge cases out there. A single prompt is like a one shot attempt. It works in a demo but falls apart at scale. An agent harness, on the other hand, orchestrates multiple tools, checks, and feedback loops. That's why frameworks like langgraph and crewai are taking off. One AI engineer puts it bluntly: prompt engineering is just the entry ticket. The real magic is in the harness that manages context, tools, and error recovery. That's why prompt engineering alone falls short. It relies on static prompts that choke on novel inputs. It lacks memory, tool integration, and guardrails. That's the problem. Now let's look at what actually works. If prompts are fragile, harnesses make them robust. A harness wraps the model in a control layer with evaluation, monitoring, fallback, and iteration loops that catch mistakes. Consider a customer support agent. A prompt only system might hallucinate or go off rails. A harnessed one checks confidence, runs an evaluation, and routes to a human when it's uncertain. Tools like Langsmith and weights and biases provide that monitoring layer. Early adopters report up to 94% improvement in output correctness when they add systematic evaluations. That's because evils catch regressions that a simple prompt tweak would miss. The harness pieces work together. The agent uses tools, makes decisions, escalates to a human, and the feedback loop improves future runs. Each component is testable. Prompt engineering tweaks the input, harness engineering builds the infrastructure around it. Prompts are part of a harness, not the whole system. That's the core idea. But how does it compare to what most people are doing? So, which one should you learn? The answer is both, but for different reasons. Prompt engineering lets you iterate in minutes and deploy in hours, lightning fast for prototypes. Harness engineering demands weeks of testing and months of deployment, but gives you reliability in production. Prompt engineering gives you speed, iterate a persona in minutes. Harness engineering gives reliability your system won't break at scale. Prompt engineering has a low barrier, anyone can start. Harness engineering is built for production. Now look at the harness engineering stack. Users go through an API gateway to reach the agent. The agent plans and uses tools. Then output security validates the response before it reaches the user. It's more complex, but it's production ready. The biggest difference: skill barrier. Prompt engineering takes an hour to learn the basics. Harness engineering requires months of software engineering experience, but that investment pays off in reliability. So, when do you use each? For quick experiments, prompt engineering is faster. For production systems, harness engineering is safer. The difference is between a prototype and a product. So, what do you do with this? The real shift is in the job market. AI engineer postings have grown fourfold in the last year alone. Companies like GitHub Copilot and Salesforce are paying a premium for these skills. The shift means three core skills separate you from the pack: designing robust evaluation frameworks, implementing observability pipelines that track every call, and orchestrating multi agent systems that decompose complex tasks. So, what separates durable systems from brittle prompts? A design that connects prompts to tool access and feedback loops, turning a one shot chat into a capable, improving agent over time. Companies are betting big on these system design skills. LinkedIn reports a 500% increase in AI engineer job postings year over year, and hiring managers are prioritizing candidates who can build systems, not just write prompts. That's the edge you can build on. That's the play. Subscribe to this channel for AI updates. Catch you in the next one.